And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Colts 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Philip Dorsett by himself. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Muslim free near the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Buying time to it. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Colts pick it up. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Ryan Suckup on for the point.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Murray now on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
On the coverage.
To throw again. Murray being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Nassib. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This is Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
First and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Duke Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Score, Colts 21, Bears 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Montgomery on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Operating from the gun. Murray. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's third down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray flushed out right. He can run for it. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Prescott now from the 50. Flush to his right. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From left side taken in by Kmet. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On first down, it's Gibson. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Colts pick it up.
Keep going, keep running, man.
And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take it.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all.
Got to hold on to it.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun. Walker. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it'll be second down.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And this is incomplete.
They're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. The ball comes out. And the Colts pick it up. And they will set up shop at their own.